Apple isn't just launching a new product, it's quietly redesigning how you spend money, and the rumored iPhone Ultra sits right at the center of that shift. According to Mark Gurman, Apple is preparing an entire lineup of Ultra devices, including an iPhone Ultra, MacBook Ultra, and even AirPods Ultra. This isn't just branding, it's strategy. Apple is building what can only be described as a pricing ladder, stacking multiple tiers between its cheapest and most expensive products, so that every step upward feels small, justified, and almost inevitable. You've already seen this with the Apple Watch lineup. It starts simply with the SE at $249, which already does more than most users need, but then comes the Series 11 with a brighter display and updated design for about $150 more. Add cellular, that's another $100. Move to titanium, and now you're spending even more. Suddenly, the Ultra model at around $800 doesn't feel excessive. It feels like the logical final step. That's the trick. Now apply that same logic to the iPhone Ultra. Rumors suggest that Apple's upcoming foldable iPhone could carry the Ultra branding, targeting enthusiasts who want the absolute best top-tier materials, maximum performance, and cutting-edge features. This device could feature a wider aspect ratio, possibly turning it into a productivity machine, especially if Apple brings iPadOS-style multitasking or even Stage Manager into the mix. And yes, the rumored price is around $2,400. That sounds extreme, but Apple isn't expecting mass sales here. This is a test product, a halo device designed to reshape perception. Here's where it gets interesting. Many users today avoid the most expensive iPhone, like the Pro Max simply by principle, but introduce an Ultra above it, and suddenly the Pro Max doesn't feel like the top anymore. It feels like the smart compromise. That psychological shift alone could drive massive revenue, even if the Ultra itself sells in low volumes. The same expansion is happening across Apple's ecosystem. The MacBook lineup is rumored to gain a MacBook Ultra priced above $3,000, featuring an OLED touchscreen, a thinner design, a dynamic island, and powered by M6 Pro or M6 Max chips. Meanwhile, AirPods Ultra, as reported by Ming-Chi Kuo, could introduce cameras for spatial awareness, a new H3 chip, improved noise cancellation, and better audio quality positioned above the current AirPods Pro lineup. Even in chips, the pattern holds. The upcoming M5 Ultra in Mac Studio is expected to sit far above the M5 Pro and Max, despite most users not needing that level of power, yet many will still choose it, simply because it represents the best. Apple understands this behavior perfectly. Compared to the simplicity of the Steve Jobs era, where Apple followed a clean product grid, today's lineup is far more complex, and intentionally so. Storage upgrades alone can push you into the price range of the next tier, nudging you upward again and again. As for the iPhone Ultra, if leaks hold, expect a price near $2,400 with a possible release window around late 2026 or early 2027, depending on foldable readiness. Apple isn't just selling devices anymore, it's guiding decisions. And in this new Ultra era, spending more won't feel like a mistake. It'll feel like the right choice. That's all for now. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one.